In aftermath of Sunday evening's mass shooting in Las Vegas, visitors to Facebook's crisis response page for the tragedy should have found a cascading feed of community-posted news and information intended to help people be more informed about a crisis. Instead, they discovered an algorithmic nightmare, a hodgepodge of randomly surfaced, highly suspect articles from spammy link aggregators and sites like The Gateway Pundit, which has a history of publishing false information. Indeed, at one point Monday morning, the top 3 news articles on Facebook's Las Vegas shooting crisis response page directed readers to hyper-partisan news or advertising-clogged blog sites trying to profit from the tragedy. And early Monday morning, Google search queries for Gary Danley, a man initially, and falsely, identified as a victim of the shooting, were served Google News links to the notorious message board 4chan, which was openly working to propagate hoaxes that might politicize the tragedy. Facebook and Google are hardly alone. Twitter, the internet's beating heart for news, is continually under siege by trolls, automated accounts, and politically motivated fake news peddlers. In the aftermath of Sunday night's shooting, a number of pro-Trump accounts of unknown origin tried to link the gunman to leftist groups in an apparent attempt to politicize the tragedy and sow divisions. Others hinted at false flags and crisis actors, suggesting that there was a greater conspiracy behind the shooting. Twitter told BuzzFeed News it has since suspended many of these accounts. And on sites like YouTube, unverified information flowed largely unchecked, with accounts like the End Times News report impersonating legitimate news sources to circulate conspiracy and rumor. A few hours later, Facebook and Google issued statements apologizing for promoting such misinformation. "We are working to fix the issue that allowed this to happen in the first place and deeply regret the confusion this caused," a Facebook spokesperson told CNN. Google issued a similarly pat explanation for featuring a 4chan troll thread as a top story inside Google search results for Danley. "This should not have appeared for any queries, and will continue to make algorithmic improvements to prevent this from happening in the future." But neither apology acknowledged the darker truth, that despite the corrections, the damage had already been done, misinformation unknowingly shared with thousands via apparently reckless curators.